Ladies and gentlemen, SideStrafe here with Neverwinter, and this is, of course, another free-to-play MMO that has been out for some time. However, when I first took a look at it, I had some issues with certain aesthetic qualities and never looked back. But since they've released this on Steam, and alongside that, a major content patch featuring this new class, the Hunter Ranger, I thought I would give it another shot because, well, I do love Rangers within the world of Dungeons and Dragons, so here we are. But I'm going to go ahead and take us out of the inspector mode so we can see the UI. And I'd like to point out that the game is actually looking pretty sharp. Texture resolution is really high. In fact, just looking at some of the options here, when we go to video, yeah, you've got your standard fare, but we've also got multi-sampling, anti-aliasing, as well as TXAA. I found that TX was a bit blurry for me, so I went back to multi-sample. Got that at 4 times. Dynamic, lighting quality, shadows, max lights per object, name a few things here, max shadow quality, world texture quality, which you can even go beyond 100%. I've jacked it up to 125. Everything is very crisp, and we've got a few more things here. Don't want to spend too much time on it, but audio options, interface, general, HUD options, there, chat as well, gameplay, we've got general, keybinds, pretty much everything you could possibly ever want to do. So feature-packed when it comes to options, and I like that a lot. But yeah, the texture quality on the weapons and armor so far are pretty great. And let's get to it, shall we? So I did pick up my starter loot from the crates down there, which I had in my inventory. And let me think here. Okay, let me hit this. And I can zoom in. You can see, again, the texture quality there is actually fantastic. I don't know if it can get any better, but I have it at 125%. So I feel that this is pretty nice. Hopefully YouTube isn't destroying the quality so much that you can't really tell. But anyway, yeah, I got my tattered tunic, my bow, and some melee weapons. Everything else is what I already had on me. And you know what? I have to say, at least I don't look like a complete idiot starting out. I'm alright with this gear. My bow and my blades here look pretty cool. So anyway, I do know that I need to follow these particles, these little sparkles here, to my objectives. I think I ran up to this point before, and then I ran back to start. Campsite respawn point unlocked. Look at that scenery. I love floating islands and mountain structures for some reason. The audio is fantastic, I will say that much. Got some nice thick shrubbery here. So this is where you heal up at the campsite. That's what they had told me before. And I need to talk to this guy.
Good to meet you. It's good to see someone survive the attack on the ship. When you feel ready, please speak to me again. I'm afraid I need your help. Although we stopped Valindra's main force, the battle is far from over. The battlefield is crawling with mindless undead who lost their masters in the fighting. To make matters worse, the enemy is raising our dead to use against us. Acolyte Naaman is performing a ritual of Kelimvor to lay the newly dead to rest. That is sure to draw an attack here. I must stay and make sure Naaman finishes her ritual. Could you search the battlefield for any wounded we missed and send them here? After you finish with the wounded, go to Del McCourt's camp and tell him our situation.
I suppose I could do that. I don't really have anything better to do today. But I will spend plenty of time looking around, just saying. So in this view, when I have the user interface up, it would appear that I can't zoom. You can maybe hear my scroll wheel, but when I hit B as in Bravo to go into inspector mode, that's when I can zoom in to look around. So I wonder if there's a way to bind it so that you can zoom while you're in this mode, because right now the scroll wheel doesn't seem to do anything unless there's a move that I need to unlock. You know, it's not horrible or anything. I'm sure that there's a way to deal with it, but I'm not going to work on it right now. So, alright, let's go. I wonder if there's any... Can I wonder how free roam this game is, because last time I remember I didn't see a whole lot of outdoor areas, which is why I'm a little bit more intrigued now. Left click to use rapid shot. Let's go help this guy out.
I need healing. Am I came along?
So, let's see. Right now, it looks like the only thing I can do is use my bow. So, basic beginning quest, of course. Standard fare. Seems to be kind of busy around here.
Be careful out there.
Too far away. Now, I saw some of the melee moves that the ranger had in a trailer, and it looked like he could do quite a bit. He can also melee, but I don't know when I get extra abilities. I'm guessing that the soldiers will respawn around here so that I can complete my quest. I've got 2 of 3. I just like looking around.
Varric, am I glad you came along?
So what do we have up here? So this is pretty much an action-oriented game, which is good. Obviously, since combat is such a major part of most MMOs, figured I'd get a few more kills in. So, go to Del McCourt's camp, which I'm guessing we just follow the sparkles here. Level 2.
The Level Up Guide displays everything you get for leveling up. It may also offer important quests.
Oh, really? Leveled up, you have earned new unlocks. So I think they had said I have to hold Alt. Wait, how do I get my mouse cursor? Oh. Oh, no, you just hit Alt once. Or I can hit U, I think. New at willpower, split shot. Let's see. Powers at will. Looks like I've got a lot to learn. Storm Warden. Huh. His companions, boons, feats, powers, history. So I viewed it. Points spent, 2 points available, 0. Alright, so if I minimize that, where did it go? I don't know. Alright, well, whatever. I guess we'll just talk to this guy.
We were lucky to drive Valindra's forces back. Thank you for aiding the wounded. They wouldn't have survived. I'm afraid I have a gruesome task for you. We've driven Valindra's main army off, but our red wizard allies are still harassing us with summoned undead. Private Hothedon is trying to drive them off with his archers, but they're short on ammo. Search the battlefield and scavenge some arrows from the dead, and then take them to Hothedon.
So I guess ever since Star Wars The Old Republic, a lot of MMOs have been going with voiceover work for their NPCs, which is fine. I just don't know that it really has the same quality within this title, but... Right-click for split shot. So let's take a look at this. Oh, that's... Okay, so that's multiple targets. I should have probably figured that out. Collect arrows. Oh, what's that? Orb. It looked like a sword. Unless that was just a universal loot icon. So it's like a wizard weapon. So I guess the sword just means that it's a weapon. I gotta try that split shot on a group. Let's see. Just really haven't had the need. Six of 9. What do we got here? Some coinage. Just run over it to collect it. Yeah, the first time I played this game, very, very briefly, I was pretty much immediately turned off by certain aesthetics, and I think it had a lot to do with the character I had made, really, and I was like, I just wasn't in the mood to discover a new MMO, I think. But if I'm to be honest, I was a little disappointed with what I saw in Elder Scrolls Online. You know, what they've been showing in their videos and screenshots and stuff. Yeah, just not anything to write home about. Not that this is going to be much better, but I don't know. I think I like the combat in this title. So, what did we get? Some armor that I can't wear? No, Great Weapon Fighter. No, it's Scale Armor. Great Weapon Fighter is the class. Okay. Check out all the birds in the sky. I love that you can hear the wind in the background. Why is this glowing? Dragon bones.
I will answer your questions if I can, but do not break my concentration. Valindra had a Dracolich under her control when she attacked Neverwinter. It attacked ships in the harbor, and then came straight for the city. My friends and I were helping Sergeant Knox defend the walls when it attacked. There was a terrific battle, and we were able to defeat it. I don't know how Valindra got a Dracolich. Perhaps a deal with the cult of the dragon. The important thing is that we deprive her of it. When a Dracolich is killed, its spirit returns to a special phylactery. From there, it can possess the body of another dragon and be reborn. This Dracolich's spirit has not departed yet. I am trying to bind it here. If it cannot return to the phylactery, we may be able to destroy it and deprive Valindra of a powerful ally.
Freaking Valindra. Every time. Uh-oh. Messing with ships in the harbor. With her dragon. Or Dracolich. Alright, well, there's these things. Store arrows in a barrel. So, does this game pretty much lead you to everything? Or is this just like a newbie feature? I wonder. Gone are the days of an MMO not holding your hand, I guess. And there was always something to that. And I think that's games in general. You know, do you prefer games telling you where to go? Or do you like vague descriptions and having to use your map to find things? I don't know. I'm kind of torn between those features. Barrel, there's a barrel, so... Alright, so these guys have their arrows. Let's look at them. Oh, that's a... Oh, it's like my bowstring. I can't go first person. Well, it kind of ruins things if I want to get a nice screenshot without that in the way, huh? So I like looking at the armor of other characters and NPCs. Oh well, hopefully they resolve that eventually, because it's nice if you want to get screenshots in first person. Alright, so speak to private. Where's... Oh, this guy.
We must drive the wizards back. Thank you for the help. More undead are attacking Neverwinter.
Ooh, new
They're
bow.
boiling out of Castle Never and storming the Sleeping Dragon Bridge. If the bridge falls, they will enter the heart of the city. Protector's Enclave. I must stay and deal with the Red Wizards. Please, go to the bridge and aid the defenders. Destroy the undead soldiers near the gate to our north so it may be opened safely. Then talk to Private Wilfred. He will get you inside the city and show you the way to the bridge. Be careful, these undead are more aggressive than others you fought. Tempest grant you strength.
Now, I guess that's kind of interesting. I don't know if that's a bug or a feature where if you click accept and walk away, they keep talking and you continue to hear it, which is kind of cool because, you know, sometimes you don't want to stick around. You just want to get to it, but you can kind of still listen to them tell you everything. I suppose if that's actually a feature, that's kind of cool. Leveled up. Let's see what's new. New encounter power. Marauders escape. Click to view new power. Let's see. Backward 50 for escaping your enemies. So... Oh, that's badass. I'll do it again. Oh, I can't. I'm still recharging. Where is it? Okay, 10 seconds left. So it's not something that I can always use. Alright, so kill undead soldiers near gate, which... Let's take a look at the map, actually. So we started up over here. And it's going to give me a big circle as to where I need to go. Still hasn't given me any melee abilities yet. I have my spread shot that I can still use. I gotta remember that I have it. Well, we've killed plenty of them, and now I'm getting some sparkles. Guess that's sort of how to use it. Yes, I know I must have a target, but... I'm gonna go through here. I wonder if you can swim in this game. For those of you that don't know, I love exploring. Oh! Got like stuck on the bridge there when I did that. Well, these worlds so far look kind of cool. Maybe a little linear out here, but this is, of course, a starter zone. I don't know how open world this game is. In fact, the last time I saw anything about it, it's not really that open world.
Hello again. You're looking a good deal fiercer than when you washed up on the beach. Told you drying out by the fire would do you good. My mother always says, warm clothes make for a warm heart.
Left
You've
click on
thinned
a
out the
visible
skeletons
location
enough
to
that we
travel
should be
to.
able to
Oh.
slip through the gate safely. Linklater gave me some healing potions for you. You may need them on the bridge.
Let's see. Sleeping Dragon Bridge. So, I like this map. I want it. Okay. So transitioning, huh? Don't know how I feel about that.
They're in trouble! We must go to their aid!
Okay, well. Whoa, look out. Oh, come on. I tried to get out in time. I guess that didn't work out so well. Back up.
Look out! Archers!
Anti-arch. Gotta get those coins, right? Bodies.
They just keep coming!
I need some melee abilities. This guy should be able to help me out when it comes to close quarters combat. Oh, what was that? Okay. I was taking some time to look at the environment. Probably a bad idea. Didn't really want to use that, but should be fine. Can't move and shoot, which is fine, I guess. Gotta get a little closer here.
What in the nine hells is that?
I don't know, but maybe you should go fight it instead of letting me do everything. Alright, got some loot there. Class power, aspect of the Falcon, new daily power. Daily power? What is this?
You can activate your daily power when your action points are full.
I see. Daily power. Gain access to daily powers that require only a portion of your action points to activate. What is that? I? No, sorry. What is that? Is this my daily power? I don't know if I want to use that. Not yet, anyway.
The gatehouse! We're going to make it!
Are we? Oh, now you attack. Well, hey there, buddy. Let's see how this rolls. Take care of the little guy first. Get him out of this. Out of range. He's retreating. Oh no, don't tell me he just regenerated. Son of a... Really? So I have to fight him on his terms, it looks like. Get back. I don't want to get too far because we don't want him to reset. There we go. That loot. Okay, well, I lost my friend, but oh wait, here he is. He's still alive, I think, for now.
Sorry, should have been more cautious.
Yeah.
But when I thought of all my friends who died because of her, find Sergeant Knox and tell him what happened. Ask him to check on my mother from time to time. You have to stop her. Lord Neverember is no saint, but he's better than the alternative. If Neverember fails here, Valindra will rule Neverwinter. Find Sergeant Knox. He's one of Neverember's guards, one of the good ones. You must stop Valindra.
Okay, you're supposed to, like, be dead now, I think. Oh, there you go. Well, Wilfred, I tried to tell you, man. You didn't heed my warnings. I do realize that that is the name of the game we are playing. Alright, well, that's your little newbie intro tutorial thing, I guess. Standard fare. I don't remember if I played that last time or something similar to it. I think the last time I played this, maybe it was during beta, you didn't start outside, you started in the city. I don't know if it was this city or a city, I'm not sure, but... As I recall, there wasn't much in the way of open world gameplay, which I think would probably be the most disappointing aspect of the title, because I really do love exploration. And if there isn't any, then I don't know how long I could really play this. Go in and check out the bazaar. So obviously I can follow this. It's a mount. What kind of mount you got? Oh, I can't see. Hit B. Ah, this camera. I gotta get in first person. No, come back. Okay, that's some cool looking armor there. I love the cloak, and the cape is sweet. No, I'm looking at you with my bowstring hanging out. I love staring at everybody's armor. Let's check out this mount. It's alright. I don't know about the animations, maybe. Let's see if she rides off there. No? Alright, she's just gonna sit and show off, I guess. Nothing beats the mounts in Terra Online, though. I'll tell you that much. Look at this guy. No, come back. This is so dumb with my bowstring here. This is, of course, a free-to-play, so I wonder how much you can actually purchase. Look at this guy. Is it just me, or did the texture resolution drop down once we got into this city? I wonder if that's the kind of game that this is. Just taking a look at all the armor in this game. See if there's anything that further intrigues me.
Exchange your astral diamonds for wondrous items.
It's not bad. Mask and some sort of boar mount. I almost wonder about the texture resolution in the city. It could be controlled to the point where... I mean, it's not horrible. Just certain things. It could be controlled to the point where it's to prevent performance drops because there's so many players here. But yeah, I'm not really focused on my objective right now. Just exploring. This guy. Now again, it is Dungeons and Dragons. You know, it's Neverwinter, and D&D is primarily about dungeon runs, so it's to be expected if the game isn't huge on the open world, but there's no reason that it can't exist, you know? I might have to research it a little bit more. Decent music. Oh, look at that place over there. I want to go there. That, floating island thing. Well, I think we'll only be able to thoroughly appreciate what this game has to offer once we get through this city. So it might take some time. But again, as I've said over and over, I've mostly seen people running through dungeons. However, in some of the videos I saw for the Hunter Ranger, they were fighting in outdoor environments, so how instanced this game is, I'm not sure. I'm sure many of you will let me know in the comments. But it's not a horrible looking game, at least from what I'm seeing of the city. A lot of attention to detail. It's still pretty smooth. Even with all these players running around. Oh, what is this? Is this an auction house? There's all these players around here. What's going on?
Devout worshippers can gain the favor of the gods. Return to me when you are more experienced, and I will teach you the secrets of invocation.
You know, I've really been waiting for somebody to teach me the secrets of invocation. It's about time. It truly is. All these people trying to kill peasants. I'm assuming we're going to see a lot of hunter rangers because it's a new class. Probably a large influx of new players as well, just because it's on Steam. And when something hits Steam, you'd be surprised how many people don't know about games until they pop up on Steam. D&D is always cool because there's a lot of nice races to choose from as well. Classic ones. Look at that. Can I go over there? Check out this armor here. Some of the armor's hit or miss, I think. Oh, I don't really want to talk to you. I gotta get out of this mode, I think. Let me go. I'm stuck. Okay, thanks. Bye. This guy's just zipping around like a madman. I can't wait till I get a full cloak. I can hide my face and look like a badass. If I play that long. I don't know. We'll have to see. I know my buddy Rurikon had played this for a while. He told me he stopped playing because he didn't have anybody else to play with. And then, of course, you know, most games, if you're playing alone, it can be kind of boring. Well, we'll see. If anything, the only thing that would really lure me to a title like this is probably the combat system, since it's more action-oriented. I can't wait to actually get some of my melee moves, though, because you're supposed to be both ranged and close-quarter combat. Of course, you specialize in range, but it's nice to have the options. Plus, dual wielding is definitely my jam. But this has just been a first look at Neverwinter. It is possible that I'll give it another shot. I think I'll probably explore it a bit more and see what I think of it. And if I like it, well, there will be a few more episodes, I'm sure. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you've enjoyed this look at Neverwinter. It's on Steam. It is free to play. Give it a shot. And I'll see you on the next one.